I've been getting a lot of requests from people that want to know how I do my recording, how I set up things. And at the key of what I'm teaching is learning to talk to your consumer, learning to help, learning to have a conversation with them. And so, with over 300 podcast episodes and 400 some videos, I've recorded a lot of content. And some of the content, I just speak from the heart and I talk, and that works great. But a lot of times I'll need a teleprompter. And sometimes the problem with that is that you've got to stare at the teleprompter, and if the script doesn't move, then you're stuck. Well, where I'm going with this, I found a really cool tool called teleprompter.com. And the point is that not only do I use that with my camera and I'll show you that rig in a bit, but I also use that when I go for walks. And when you create a short, which is a vertical video, you need to have the words scrolling across the bottom. And that used to be expensive to get that editing done. And now this app does it itself. So teleprompter.com, not only can I put a fixed words on the screen to remind me what I want to say so I cover all my points, but I can also put in a script and read it word for word. And the script will scroll through as I'm speaking. And then the best part is, like I said, I don't have to do any fancy editing. I can choose the kind of words that I want at the bottom of the screen, and it will put those on there for me. And so, anyhow, I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. But the really cool thing is that, like I said, I'm able to record, take it a walk, talk to you from the heart, make sure I cover all my points. And then when I'm talking about a previous podcast episode, I can actually have the words from that I want to say on my screen. So I'm reading them while I'm looking at you. I know you can't see them, but I can. And then, anyhow, it puts all the words at the bottom of the screen. So, anyhow, teleprompter.com is what I use, what I recommend. It's been fantastic. And then when I show you my setup in a little bit where I record all my other videos, it's been helpful because, again, I can set it up and use it on my iPad, and then that way I can talk to you, but filming myself on my camera. And then the other cool thing about it is I'm a Mac user, so I can put the script into the Mac, and it instantly appears on both the iPad and the iPhone. And the other cool thing is that I can actually use my iPhone as a remote control to control the iPad should I need to move the screen up or down. So if I get stuck or something like that, I can use it rather than having to reach up and then move the script manually with my finger. Anyhow, like I said, it's a really great setup, and I'll show you the setup I use at home when I'm sorry, when I'm shooting video in front of the camera. So anyhow, hope you like this, and leave a comment below and let me know what you think. But again, when it goes back to having a conversation with your customer and helping them understand who you are, what your values are, what matters to you, this has been a game changer. So again, teleprompter.com. Excuse me, still my breath. So again, teleprompter.com. Anyhow, thanks for watching. So I shared earlier on my walk that I would show you my setup with the camera and then the teleprompter, and then I use teleprompter.com for the actual to be able to manage and run the teleprompter. So I thought I'd close out this video by just showing you again how easy this is to use. Here I am walking at the park. I'm looking at my camera. If I wanted, I could have the script scrolling across the screen. And like I said, it's capturing all the words. And in a minute, I'm gonna hit a button and choose which text I want to apply to the words that scroll across the bottom of the screen. So anyhow, this is a great way to be able to connect with your customers and tell stories and share with them authentically from the top of your head and the bottom of your heart. And this is how you connect with your customer and let them know who you are, what your values are, what matters to you. And so again, teleprompter.com. Reach out to me if you've got any questions. Take care. Bye.